countryside again. How the devil are you? Seems like ages since I said that to camera. Seem to have been a little bit absent recently, and I'm going to blame it on loads of excuses now, but hot weather, train strike still going on, and probably most importantly I've been trying to get my flat decorated, which is good, you know, belated spring clean. Mostly as a result of driving van loads of stuff back from my mum's house that none of us really wanted to get rid of, furniture and such like. So I've rearranging the flat and painting and just generally odd jobbing around the apartment, getting things fixed. So it's been a good excuse when it's either too hot or too wet and windy and rainy outside not to come out. But as you can probably guess from today, I got the train to Broadbottom, and I'm going to do an old familiar route over to Marple Bridge, about 6 or 7 miles up and down the hills. And I'm really excited. I've been really excited about it. I was so full of nervousness, you know, because I've done the occasional weekend walk down by the river and the canal in Manchester, and that's kept me going and I've enjoyed it. But really I've been part of me has been itching to get out, and the longer that you leave it, the more nervous you get about actually jumping on the train. And, oh, can I be bothered? I've done it, I'm here, look at it, it's amazing. Tail end of summer, I would guess, early August we are now. As some of you might have noticed, I've come terribly prepared. I was intending to just do the Hadfield reservoirs today, which is reasonably flat, so I put my trainers on, and then on the train I decided to go to Broadbottom and do a hilly one. Oh, amazing. The River Etherow. And I say it every time, but lovely to see you, old friend. Looking rather full and choppy today. Wouldn't want to go across this ford here, not even in a tractor. Alright, straight up the hill then. We'll have a look at the Etherow later, and then the Goit when it meets that. Red campions hanging on there for dear life. They're always so beautiful, aren't they? Look at that. Beautiful. I don't think I've been here when it's been so overgrown. Look, I only just see the signpost up there in the foliage. It's usually plain to see. There's a little robin on that post there. Hello, Mr. Robin. How close are you going to let me get? No, not at all. Oh, yeah, I don't think I've been here in quite so much lush summerishness. It's good. I love it. I'm excited already. Up into the enchanted forest. Oh, yeah, I should have brought my tick comb with me today. Which way should we go? We'll go this way for a change. Normally go that way, don't we? Up those higgledy staircase over there. But I feel feeling it might be quite overgrown that way today. So let's go this way. around here, and this one in particular, and this Himalayan balsam is really seems to be overtaking. Every year it's just another couple of feet along the hedgeway. Right, steep bit now for the next 30 minutes or so. So see how I do. I'm panting already. How practice. Oh. Lovely, aren't they? Nice sweet bits at the end of the petals, and there we are, beautiful golden buttercup. This field here really is good for all these meadow flowers. Boy, stood up too quick then, blood's gone right to me head. Woo. Right, there's usually a gate down here, isn't there? A little gate with a stile that you have to climb over. I wonder if it's just open or been removed. Boggy bit as far as I remember, which is going to be great with my trainers on. Seem to be lots more thistles this year as well, of all sorts of varieties. My mum loved thistles and teasels, of course, as well. And once you go over the hedge here into that field, it's just a whole field of thistles, almost like a crop, just left to go wild, I guess, as part of that scheme, whatever it's called. Cute little fairy ring, isn't it? All started from one little mushroom in the middle, probably. I'd like to know what they are. They look a bit like shiitake, but they're probably definitely not. Oh, halfway there. I'll have a cup of tea at the top, I think. Down to my Newcastle top. Good charity though, gingerbread, supporting single parent families. And this is the yard arm that tells me that I'm almost to the top. And look at these beautiful views. Just look at it. It's amazing, isn't it? What a few pounds on the train and an hour of walking can do, hey? Good for the soul. Right, let's get up to the top there. Sorry, I'm not going to run all the way. See you at the top. Well, just passed a load of blackberries, which seem to be in abundance quite early this year. And looking down at this bush here, I thought, that looks familiar. Yes, indeed it is. It's little blueberries, look. Not ready yet, they're only baby ones, so I'll leave them be. They'll be nice in a month or two's time, I'm sure. Oh look, I think this is the top. This is the last of the false summits. Good. Downhill from now on. And I think I might just have to treat myself to a pint at the end, if the old Norfolk Arms is open. look at little things. Nice. Oh, look at that. There's a view I've been waiting for. City centre over there in the distance. I always zoom in at this bit, don't I? But look at that, it's very clear today as well. I could probably see my block of flats if I looked hard enough. Out again, sitting in one of my favourite places with that feeling of wanting to just sit here for an hour, take it all in, and also knowing I've got the rest of it to do and nice pint at the end, another river to see. But I don't mind taking just a few minutes here, and it reminds me that the last couple of months I haven't really been out done anything like this, and I'm always reminded every time I come, you need to push that reset button and just let the countryside wash over you, because it cleanses your soul. Puts everything back to normal. And I'm excited. I know it's nearly the end of the midsummer at least now, but I'm excited for what's to come. I've got something else in the pipeline which I'm not going to tell you about yet, but you'll probably see quite soon. So let's have one more cup of tea and push on. An oak tree, every single, what I presume would be an acorn, is looks like it's got some sort of growth on it. Every single one. It's a bit weird. I think it's some kind of disease or something. I don't think the hazelnuts, they're cob nuts, as far as I remember. Don't mind if I do. Delicious. Noticed this little football field last time I came down here. I mentioned it. Look how many footballs they've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I can only see 42 footballs. Bloody hell. I came down to this bit. One of the times with Minnie, but I've been down since, I think, and there's no sign on this stile saying you can't go down here anymore, so I wonder if they fixed it or if I can manage it with just trainers on. Gonna have to try, aren't I? Because this is a more picturesque route than going up that way. Go on, you can do it. I can't believe they were going over with bikes over that great big precipice. I think he saw me filming as well. Hello mate, if you ever come across my channel. Hope you got across safely. And, it's quite a drop, as the bloke said, down the side. And I'm getting scratched to smithereens here. Gonna have to check myself for ticks in a minute, because it's really overgrown here at the moment. Most I've ever seen it. So let's go steady and stupidly hold the camera. Sorry. Watch out for the massive hole down there, mate.
Is there?
Yeah. Yeah, got to warn people, because that sign has been taken down, that warning people not to come this way, and I presume when we get to the other end that sign's gone as well. So one thing, a good thing and a bad thing, of course, is because it's so overgrown I can't see over the precipice, but the other thing is I know it's still there, and it's gives you a false sense of security sort of thing. So yeah, no sign. Let's go around this way carefully. There we go. Here we are. So if they're going to take the signs down, they need to make sure it's fixed. Come on guys, get it sorted. Oh, we're here. Right, tick check, and I'll get back to you. Legs are okay, checked them, avoided that stump. But look just how much this is overgrown. Is this just because I come here later in the year? Or is it really this, what's it called, stuff? They're just taking over. It's like walking through a Kansas maize field. Look at it, look at the height of it. Rose Bay Willow Herb, that's what it's called, isn't it? Proper overhead height. Well, for me, being a short ass. Oh, nearly. Oh, avoid the stinging nettles. Oh, should be on a nice tarmac path in a minute. I never thought I'd say that, but yeah, be glad to give my legs a rest from dodging the stinging nettles. There we are. Ethro Country Park. Whew. Wonder if there's any ramsons left, wild garlic. Doubt it, they're probably all flowering now, aren't they? Or even past that, possibly. Things amaze me, you know, like horsebrew. Obviously some riders have been along here. Plop, 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 plop. How do they do it? How do they do it? Walking along. I mean, I know a horse can't say, oh, excuse me, rider, would you mind stopping for a moment while I unload? You see it all the time, don't you? You see the mounted police that walk around the city centre of Manchester occasionally, and the horses just poo as they're going along. Can you imagine doing that? Can you imagine being able to do that? I mean, the humans have got a disadvantage as well, haven't they? Because they're going to have to walk somewhat bow-legged in order not to mess themselves. These are the little things that, curious things that I worry about, you know. Plop, 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 plop. Might try it one day. Somewhere secluded with lots of baby wipes. Normally come down here and have a look at the beach on the river, but I don't know if it's going to be too overgrown, or, judging by the Ethelo River, too overflowing and the beach has disappeared. Yeah, look at that. You can see we have had quite a bit of rain the last few weeks, and it's just nothing. Look, nothing. Normally all of that there is beach all the way along. Nothing there. Wow. Maybe there'll be a bit more around the corner, but it's very full. That's a shame, that. It's not an Ethelo River, Goit River confluence walk unless I get a little bit of beach rummaging. Oh well. Been good anyway. Now it's started to rain, would you believe that? Just took my t-shirt off again because it was all nice and hot and sweaty, and it's proper coming down. I can feel it's going to be a proper shower. Oh well, let's get through this part quick. Get some more clothes on maybe. Good to get out again today, and I'm glad I forced myself not just to do a canal walk or even just the reservoirs at Hadfield. Pushed myself a little bit, and 7 odd miles up and down, and it's cleansed my soul. Nearly at the end of the park now, and so then probably the last time I see you is in the pub. See you soon. Thanks for watching. Do you know what is weird? And it is weird, is the fact that every time I get to the end of this walk, not every time, I'd say 9 times out of 10, it absolutely pisses it down. As soon as I get to the pub usually and sit outside in the sun, down it comes. Ah, yeah. Hope it doesn't last long because I want to sit outside. Anyway, let's see what delicious ales they have on offer today at the Norfolk Arms, if I remember correctly, and get some more clothes on again. Bye.